What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Napoli Central. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Giovanni. If you haven't been here before, please do subscribe to the channel. It'd be really appreciated. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. If you're a Napoli fan, welcome. If you're not, welcome as well. All fans are welcome here as long as you just want to, hear about the match. So, as the title says, this will be my Fiorentina against Napoli review, a 0-0, 0-0 draw, however you want to put it. Scoreless draw. But, I mean, there were a lot of chances to be talked about or that we could mention in this game. I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say one team necessarily dominated the game, per se, but I do definitely think that Napoli got the most dangerous chances out of the game, just couldn't be put away. I mean, there was a ball that Insigne, after, I think an initial Lafont save or clearance, I can't remember if it was Lafont or a Fiorentina defender, but Insigne had a wide open net, and he hits it over the bar. I guess in the spur of the moment, I don't know, he couldn't put it away, but he should have. Then you have Mertens on a chance. The ball was whipped in. He gets on the end of it, but it's shot straight at Lafont again. Another missed chance. Callejon again at the back post making a run. A wide open net again. Should have finished it, but that was a tougher angle. But there were multiple chances there. But that's at least 3 chances I just named in the first half that Napoli should have put away, but couldn't. Fiorentina had some chances of their own through Hysaj, and I mean Muriel was pretty much kept in check for the most part. He didn't do too much, to be honest with you. I think Napoli was able to contain him well, and then Simone only played at the end of the game for maybe 10-15 minutes or so. So, he didn't really have an impact on the game as well. Hysaj did what he could, but I guess he was contained as well for the most part. But there were some chances for Fiorentina that Meret had to make saves on. But I don't think they were as dangerous as Napoli's chances, like I was saying. And then in the second half, again, it was back and forth both ways. I mean, you guys can check out the highlights. You'll see that there were chances for both sides, but I just feel like Napoli had the better chances. Second half, again, Zielinski gets a shot down low that Lafont makes a great save on. But again, maybe better placement of the ball. But again, also, I mean, I keep saying but again, but really, in the moment, it's a split-second decision. It's not like you have time to really decide. But I think the Zielinski shot was placed well. It's definitely on target, but Lafont made a great save there. And then at the end of the game, Napoli's on a counterattack in stoppage time, and Callejon's able to whip it across the face of goal, and Milik is there on the back post. But his slide is, too late, I guess, and it's shot wide. Kind of skids off his foot wide, the poke. It wasn't on target, so that was a big missed chance. If he can direct that on goal, that's an easy goal because the net's wide open there as well. That would have gone in, so that would have been the winning goal for Napoli there. But it's really just a game of missed chances. I think Napoli, if you watch the highlights, clearly should have been the team that should have come away with a goal in this game. Both defenses were kind of sloppy though in moments, so I could see those saying that Fiorentina should have scored as well, and they probably should have. But I just feel like the more potent chances were for Napoli. I guess we can talk about some players. Insigne today, again, went to kind of a kind of crappy performance, underwhelming, I guess you can say. Probably, there's been worse, I think, from him, but I get that chance in the first half should have been put away. Koulibaly had a great game as well, didn't really make any mistakes. Maksimovic wasn't that bad with Albiol out, but, could be sharper. Hysaj wasn't too bad. I mean, some of his passing is but, Ruiz gets injured early in the game, and Ghoulam is brought in like the 5th minute. But even Ghoulam, I don't think, had the greatest of games either, honestly. I don't think, the crosses were dealt with pretty easily for Fiorentina. I think the chances that Napoli had, maybe some of them came from Ghoulam, but didn't have his usual impact on the game that he could have on that left-back side. Zielinski, I think, had a good game today. Although, like I said, his shot was saved. But what can you do? Lafont had an amazing game. Made a couple great saves. Some of them were right at him, but he made some decent saves. Came out to get the ball when he had to. Allan, I can say, bounced back today. Allan, besides, some passes here and there, had a great game, making tackles again, things like that. Good to see that from him because we had missed that for a while. But he definitely had a better game today as well than his recent performances. So, and then Mertens, besides the shot that he took before, and he missed another one in the second half, he should have had 2 goals. Like literally 2 goals that should have been put away, and they weren't. Milik comes in, again, couldn't get the poke in at the end. He drilled one from outside the box. Lafont made a pretty easy save as well towards the end. But I think he should start. I think Milik should start from here on out, and Mertens either a super sub or you use him as a wing sometimes. So that's really much it. I mean, a game of missed chances. That's all you can say. Sucks because 1 point now, you give Inter some room to come back and get 2 points on you. I know like second place doesn't look too much in jeopardy. We have a nice comfortable distance, but it also sucks for if Juve gets Inter gets 2 points. That's fine. But also Juve, you know, they dropped points last week. You want to carry that momentum, and then you lose that momentum, and unfortunately, you know, Juve is probably going to beat Sassuolo. I mean, if they don't beat Sassuolo, I don't know. Then there's something wrong. But so you know that sucks in that case as well. But that's all I have to say for this one. If you guys want to leave your comments down below, please do. Subscribe to the channel, like the video as well. That really helps out. And I'll see you guys later. Ciao. Forza Napoli sempre.